I'm Ramsey the loud one.
I'm Jesse the short one.
Put us both into one, we are.
Lots of noise, always too fast, lots of laughs. Here's our podcast, the loud and short of it.
Hi, and welcome to Loud and Short of It. I'm Ramsey the loud one.
And I'm Jesse the short one. And this week we have a variety hour for you under the new format. It's going to be 5 episodes on YouTube split up in a playlist and just one big episode on Spotify.
Breaking out the topics so you can just you can pick and choose what you want.
Let's get right into it.
Movies. Steven Spielberg's production company, Amblin, has entered a deal with Netflix. 2 Netflix stories in 1 week. Oh, they can't be fucking stopped. A finger in every fucking pie, let me tell you what.
We might have 5 Netflix stories next month. Who knows?
Some backstory for this. Netflix has been taking a really funny go of like the streaming service because you have to consider one thing. They are the godfather of streaming. And if you kind of look at Netflix's trajectory of the past like 10 years, started really hard on original series. That was a whole thing. And then you got movies here and there. And then it was kind of just universally known like, oh, a Netflix movie, probably dick. A Netflix TV show, ooh, must be amazing.
Yeah.
But as time has gone by, Netflix has started teaming up with fucking like big names. Martin Scorsese had an exclusive deal with Netflix. The Irishman, contender for the Oscars, I think. I don't watch the Oscars, but it's a big deal apparently. Had Martin Scorsese have an original film. Steven Spielberg, the one of the other biggest names in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Now, to be clear, this deal does not ink that Steven Spielberg has to direct one of these movies, but he's probably going to.
Yeah.
And I just think that kind of like opens up a bigger conversation of like, what is Netflix like? What's next for Netflix? I feel like Netflix TV shows have not been good recently. I feel like it's been a long time since we've had like a super banger from Netflix. But I think the movies have been like, now there's a conversation to be had whenever a Netflix movie comes out. It's like, oh, well, this is probably going to matter a bit.
Netflix has definitely shifted the TV show game to more of a getting out as much as possible and less of a putting out the bangers. But there's hidden gems all the time on Netflix. Out of all the streaming services, I know there's just an ad for Netflix that we're giving them for free at this point. But I mean, they're not putting up dog shit.
No. That's all I'm saying though. But that's the thing though. Like recently, whenever you get a recommendation for Netflix, like people just be like, oh, like Atypical or like these other shows or whatever, like Working Moms or whatever.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, like great shows that deserve to be on that platform that I'm happy about. But like that's not shit that's gonna take over Twitter.
They're not taking no cultural lexicon being built there.
You look at other
they
places.
Got Stranger Things. That's what they got still going.
Which again, one of the biggest ones ever. But
they had Witcher.
But Witcher's like more niche.
Yeah,
like Witcher isn't something like I couldn't show my dad
over
Witcher.
My Twitter.
Yeah, I could but I think that's kind of like the bigger thing. Right now, you have Amazon, kind of like moving into like more long form shit, especially with Lord of the Rings series. They put like $1 billion fucking into it. Is insane. HBO Max coming up is the number one. HBO Max is my number one streaming service. I won't even hear a conversation about it at this point. They're the best movies. They have a ton of amazing TV shows that like trend on Twitter every fucking day, and it's just crazy. But stuff like this makes me wonder like how the streaming the conversation about streaming is going to change, because Steven Spielberg has been one of the biggest fucking warriors for the cinema experience. One of the biggest people saying like, I don't want to watch shit on streaming, I want to watch shit in the movies. So it's just like, if they get Steven Spielberg, like at this point,
Steven Spielberg said that, and then the dollar sign started rolling.
Yeah,
he quit on that shit real quick.
He was like, hold on.
I haven't seen this Netflix money just yet.
Steven Spielberg
still on that ET money.
Yeah, he called like 10 people. Was just like, oh shit, how do I make my own streaming service? And they're like, it's not worth it. And he's like, oh okay, where's the big dog? But I think I'm excited to see what happens with this specifically, because I just think that like with Spielberg, this is something that can appeal to everyone. This isn't The Irishman where it's rated R. You can't show your kids. It's like we have no clue what this shit's gonna, what shit they're gonna come out with, and I want to see where Netflix goes next. Who else they get? Because at this point, it's like streaming is the future. Movie theaters the comeback has been kind of staggered, and I don't know what the future of movies looks like anymore. And that's weird for me, someone who's had his finger on the pulse since he was like 10.
It's definitely a scary time for movie theaters.
Yeah, but also someone like me, I got a nice TV. Maybe I don't need to go to the movie theater.
We also have seen Netflix has been open to allowing its movies to come out in theaters at the same time.
Yeah,
that they come out on Netflix. So we could see that kind of shift to that everything post-COVID is a theater and Netflix release at the same time.
Yeah, and I think that
and I love that because there's some movies where I'm like, I want to see that. I want the full experience. I want it on the biggest screen possible. I want my popcorn with me. And there's other movies where I'm like, not at all.
No.
I'm not gonna go see
shit
that.
like Mortal Kombat, where I was like, there's no fucking way I'm leaving my house.
Now Fast and the Furious. Next month.
You gotta watch that in theaters. Come on now.
Have to.
I've seen every Fast and Furious movie in theaters since I was like, I don't know, when was 2001? Probably, actually. I've probably seen every single one in theaters. They're all dumb as shit, but I love them. But yeah, just I want to see where Netflix goes next with this, because this was insane to me. He's one person I never expected to see pop on a headline.
Yeah,
saying he's working with Netflix.
Think because a lot of the reasons that you'd want to switch to the streaming is that there's a big check to be handed to you personally and to build your movie. And two, there's not the regulation. You're not worried. No one gives a fuck if it's R-rated. No one gives a fuck if it's PG-13.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck what you put on that screen. You can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And Netflix is going to be okay with it. But it's Steven fucking Spielberg, so I assume any movie he wanted to make, he could do it no matter what. No one was going to tell Spielberg no.
100%. He wants to make fucking Super 8 2, that dumbass movie. They're going to give him the money.
Love Super 8.
Don't give a shit.
Go back and watch that episode.
But yeah, I think the last holdout now is like, if Netflix gets a James Cameron deal or whatever, I'm gonna be like, damn, Netflix is just the god. Like, there's no more conversations to be had. It's everyone wants a piece of Netflix. But that's
never sell out to Disney. Don't you fucking do it, Netflix.
You don't think that? You think that'll happen?
I can see it.
Yikes! Well, dour, sad. That's all we got for movies. Get out of here. Go to the next topic.
Thank you for listening.